Hi, we are at Hampshire. Just make a note, this is a different layout. Similar but different layout. You'll see the differences in the house. It's not a good or a bad thing, just something for you to point out. The footprint's a little smaller in the yard and inside the house, but I haven't been downstairs yet either. So here we go. You come in the foyer, beautiful hardwood floors. They're kind of an overlay of like oak, a maple. You can see the pattern. Thankfully, the sun is shining, so you can see a little bit more. Immediately to your left is the living area. I think these might be original windows too. I have to check on both of those things. Again, not a ding or a bad, but just something to be aware of. The whole house has been freshly painted, really pretty. I would say this is kind of a gray color. It's almost like a gray beige color. It just depends on what light you hit it in. So in this is their living area. There's your steps to go upstairs. Here's the foyer. Off to the right, we were to the left before. To the right here is where they're using as a dining room. Here's your view out the front. Both these neighborhoods, people were home with their kids or could tell working. You know, so there's always people here in the neighborhood, which is great. It's always good. Here's your chandelier. Okay, so that was the left and the right as you came in from the foyer over there. Just trying to give you different angles. No doors here, you just as a pass-through. Now we're going into what I would call kind of a nook. I like to use that word for everything, but here's their darker maple floors. These, actually, I think that might be, this is luxury vinyl planking, LVP. It's kind of a dark charcoal color. It's pretty though. And they have a wine cabinet. I'm not sure if that stays, but I'll double check. So they must have added all this in. Granite countertops. So this is more kind of like a butler's pantry, a bar area for entertaining. And of course, here's another view of the living room. I just want you to see all angles of it. So yeah, so they probably use this like as a, you know, butler's pantry, and they got a sink here and some cabinetry. Okay, so now if I go straight in, the kitchen is off to the right. Okay. And we pan back this way, and here's the living room with very high ceilings. I'm going to come back to that, but I want to come across, show you a couple things. There is to the foyer. I would assume this is a closet. Yes, nothing's in there, just a closet. Okay, over here should be the steps to go downstairs. Yep. I don't know that I've seen the half bath down here yet. So remember how we were, when we first showed you, you saw that was the living area. So there's two doors here. You can keep open or shut off if you want. And this is, they have some built-ins in this office. Same floors. Here's your view from outside. They've done a nice job on the patio. It's a little smaller yard, but you know, just depends on, they have features in this backyard, the other one doesn't. Oh, there's a little squirrel running through the backyard. You can see some of your neighbors' areas. There's pine trees there in the back. There's a really large tree right there in the back as well. Okay, it's very beautifully staged. Whoever did it did a nice job. Okay, so now we're coming into the family room. So you saw the formal living room, if you want to call it that, the dining room, the den. Now we're in the family room. They have a lot of furniture in here as far as ability for you to see how much space you have. Fireplace, you've got two skylights. Lots of open space, the double window up on top of the other window. This is a gas fireplace. It's in good shape. Here's another view outside. Looks like they just cut back a lot of this tree here. I think I might cut it all down completely, but they have ADT window secured. That's a hot tub out there. I'm sure you've probably seen those in some other houses. And there's the deck that's been stained and everything. And then the side over there will get more closer to the backyard. So I'm standing all the way in the corner. So I want you to see they have a chair here. They have like a little area here to sit in. I actually have this exact same rug for staging. It's funny. And there you can see from upstairs. Okay, so I'm going to go over here and pan around. I want you to kind of get the full effect. I know I'm not trying to be too detailed, but it's a lot to think about. So you also have an extra little space here, but just the way they chose to design the room. Little sofa table. So now we're going to go into the kitchen. There's these, they must have either taken a wall down or it was here, and then they put this column up here for support. Again, they've extended, there's the dining room. They've extended this LVP. It's actually pretty color. It's kind of a charcoal. I'm not sure if you like it or not, but it looks nice. So here's the smaller seating area they have for 4 here. And here's your kitchen. It is all electric, Angelica, both houses. So they have, again, a little desk area here. Lots of cabinet space. They have some bar stools here on the other side of the kitchen. I'm standing against the drawers here, cabinet drawers. And here's your refrigerator. It's a GE. Size of freezer. Ice maker. And here is a pantry closet. You have your oven and your microwave. Lots of counter space. These are, I'm sure, probably original yeah, I'm sure they must be original cabinets. They've either painted them or had them updated. And dishwasher. Double sink. Here's your view from the back. It's a little ledge here. I'm going to take you outside in a minute. Just want you to see cabinets. Here's the front side of your cooktop. I took this lid off the burner. So it's a little older, but you know, you can always easily replace those. I know a place that you can purchase them. So again, here's your kitchen from this view point. There's the butler's pantry over there. Living room. There's the family room. Kitchen. I'm going to go now off to the kitchen here. Straight ahead is your half bath. It's the same granite and cabinetry that's in the kitchen. It's a little, see outside. It's your laundry room. These, I think, are new. They're Electrolux. I actually recently went to somewhere else that just had Electrolux. They're quite large. Have some cabinets. And again, here's more view of the backyard. Straight ahead here is the garage. It'll click on in a second. Oh, there you go. It's empty, but plenty of room for, 2 cars. Okay, let's go upstairs next. So hopefully directionally back of the house. Hopefully this all helps. Oh, let's go outside first. Sorry. I unlocked the door. Pretty secure door here, which is probably new. This is Trex that I was telling you about before. You don't ever, I believe it's Trex. Yeah, I think that's Trex. If it is Trex, looks like Trex to me, you don't have to replace it, or it could be just that it's stained, but double check on that. So here's another view of the backyard. Lots of areas if you wanted to plant, you could. Here's the hot tub. I'm going to go down 1, and then 1, 2, 3 steps. Here's another view. I'm sure they use behind that lattice must be like storage for lawnmower and things like that, outdoor appliances. Just so you can see the back of the house. It's the side. Let's come over here. There's your side yard. Okay, and then we're going to go up these steps. Hot tub. I can take a look real quick at it. Oh, well, usually they come off a little, easier. The last one I had, it came off easier, but this doesn't seem to want to, but I can't move it. I can always ask her for pictures of it, like so we can see the inside, when it's been operational, how well they've maintained it. I had a client who had just had a pool and a hot tub, so I learned a lot specifically about the maintenance and how often. There's companies you can hire, they come in and take care of all that. But they can do an inspection for you as well to let you know if it's viable, like when you purchase it. Or if it's going to need to be replaced by the cost of what you might have to fix it. So here again, it's a living area, kitchen, laundry's back there, half bath, garage. Going through to the dining room. They did a very nice job on the paint, I will say. The foyer. I always admire when the painting looks awesome. So you have a little bit nice, it's here nice you have a lot of room, like when people first come in, you know, in the foyer. It's not like instantly in there, which I think is something that you both are looking for. And again, that's into the family room. So the living area, and then into the office. Okay, so now we're going to go up the steps. Here's the view over, nice view over into the family room. Gives you some more perspective of that. Okay. And you have a little landing area here. I want you to make sure you see that. It's not like a narrow area. So you have a little space in here. So when you came to the top of the steps, this must be the primary. It's a nice big king bed. A lot of sun coming in here. It's now, it should be about 3:45 right now. Another view. The backyard. I think it's important for you to see different aspects of the backyard. Okay. They have 2 chairs here. Neighbors have same kind of backyard. Deck. Okay, so I'm kind of in the corner, so you can see big chandelier up there. It's pretty though how they designed it. It's large without being obtrusive, I think. Just depending on your taste and what you're comfortable with. side of the house. They have 2 sconces here set up. Me. Up here, you can see the ceiling. It's large, high ceilings. They have like a little space. I always like to call this a little art place if you wanted to put a piece of sculpture or a vase or something up there. Here's a closet. And here again in the floors. This is your primary closet in here with a window, which is kind of nice. And they have a lot of wire baskets. And then come back out. We go into the bathroom. There's your toilet. I like to check all the... I don't hear the fan going. I have to ask her about that. This is your flooring. There's their cabinets. Double sinks. This tub. This must be, I would think this is a newer tub because it's definitely deeper and longer than some of the standard ones from the age. There's a step also to go up into the tub. Window here. Here's the shower. They have a little bench here. Inserts. Paddles. Seeing that more and more now. Okay. Checking my time real quick here while we're doing this. Well, okay, now we're going down the hallway. This again is your primary owner's suite. So this was, again, because I know you've looked at a lot of houses, but just to remind you, you came up the steps, it's to the left. Now we're straight ahead. The other side. This is a hall closet, double doors, like a linen closet. Okay. Bedroom 1. Nice size room. Likely plenty of room. You could put a queen or king in here easily, just to give you some size. There's a school bus coming out, dropping the kids off. Here's a closet. There seems to be faux blinds in most of the house. Closet. The floors are all nice. Just to give you an idea of the height too. So that was bedroom number 1. Here's the hallway bath, shared bath. This is white tiles. It's a double sink. This is likely original and they painted over it because just to let you know, if you look at me, if you look at me and here's the counter, so it's lower. The newer ones, you see them a higher cabinet. It's still nice though, but just to give you a perspective that it's not as high as some of the ones that you see now. The separate room here is for the toilet and the shower, which is a real shower. It's not a liner. It's in very good shape. I think they probably just painted the cabinets here, put in some new lights. Unless this is new, the countertop could be new. The faucets are, older standard builder grade. This room is a nice room too. Definitely could fit a large bed in here. I probably won't go in the backyard because it's so muddy outside, but I think I'm getting enough shots. Hopefully this gives you a good perspective of the backyard too. Now these look like newer windows, so I'll have to figure out which homes and which have windows newer and older. There's to the attic. Don't know if it's a pull down, but Inspectors usually come in there with a ladder if they have to get up. Okay. So that was 1, 2, this is the 3rd bedroom. Again, they're all good sized bedrooms. I mean, there's plenty of room to put a bed and a dresser and a chair, and if you wanted to mount a TV or make an office out of it or something like that. Oops, this has 2 closets. So that one has a closet, and then there's another closet here. Same thing, double closets. I'll go a little slower so you can see the size of the room. The faux wood blinds. Again, it's immaculately clean. I think both were very clean. So that was 1 bathroom, 2, 3 bedrooms, primary. It's kind of a nice little dramatic entrance here. I like that. Foyer area. Again, here's your family room. So I want you to look at that and think about what kind of configuration, if you were to be in this home, what you would do. I mean, do you have specific kind of furniture that you really like to consider and use? Although, you know, even if you have furniture that you're really partial to and they're oversized or undersized or just normal size, you can make it work wherever. So I'm going to hold on to the railing here while I go down the steps. Okay. All right, so let's go downstairs. I believe, if I'm correct, it's unfinished. This is really nice how they did this in here. Not sure if you like the contrast behind the cabinets, the shelves, but I like that look. I think it's nice. Okay, here we're going downstairs. This is a light switch. Nope. So this is unfinished. You have to pardon me while I'm holding on. There's a railing on the left side here, and then a builder railing on this side. But the steps are wide, so that's, if you can see, they're not, you can see my foot. You can see there's a lot more. They're not like normally steps would be like to here, but these steps are wide. So that's nice. This reminds me of our house when we were younger. This is all that was here. So it's a lot of space though. I'm sure it's plumbed, so you could put a bedroom, a bathroom down here, a family area. Here's the same kind of doors to go outside. When we were kids, we used to ride around in our basement on our bicycles when it was raining, our tricycles. So I want you to see how much space there is here. So it's in good shape, ready to get finished. It's a large space. So again, you could have this is a big area here. You could have, and there's some screens here. And there's the windows. You could have a bedroom in here. You could make this a family room, or you could make that a family room. Have an exercise storage under the steps. There's your HVAC systems, hot water heater. There's your sub pump over here in the corner. Always critical to have in any homes like this. So just to give you some more view. It's quiet. And they have the storage cabinet area. And there's your gas tanks. Excuse me. I hope I'm giving you a good perspective of both these houses. It's a lot to think about by video, but hopefully showing you enough to see. So again, here's the steps. You can see what I mean by they're wider, which is good. And we're back to the main floor. And my time is going to be up here shortly because I'm sure somebody else. I'm one of the first people that came into the house today. in both houses. So I'm sure other people are going to be coming in behind me. But they're having open houses and things like that. I don't know if I shot these yet, Angelica. I wanted you to see what they put up for lighting in here. Well, I think that probably captured most everything. I'm going to upload, I've been uploading the other video while we've been here, so I can send them to you all at one time. And then after you guys look at these, call me and let's talk about what you like, what you don't like, etc. Or, you know, any concerns you might have. Okay, I'm going to go outside and take some pictures outside after I locked up.